monster inside of me. You better watch out if you ignite me. There's a road ahead of full prophecy to be the greatest beast the world has ever seen. I feed him every day like the bones clean. I feed him all the hate and he grows me. And he gets claws real big, pissed off quick. And if you cross him, you might drop dead. Metaphorically, of course, settling the sword. Never getting bored, loves the blood and gore. Always wanting more freedom from the source. They don't really understand until they feel the force departed. If you start shit, you'll be heartless in the darkness. Torn apart quick, you left scars ripped. You'll be chewed up and discarded. And this world ain't bright, won't accept it. Negative energy, I expect it. Once it's in your mind, it's infectious. So fight for your life and reject it. You better give me space, I'm protective. My adrenaline spikes when I'm threatened. And if you stay in my way, when there's no exit, I'll kill when I'm desperate. He's back and better than ever. I can feel my heart rate, adrenaline pressure. It's stormy weather, lightning, thunder, pouring weather. Yo, I'm a go-getter, try to do it like me, but I do it better. I got a mind that's clever, the beast inside is competitive as ever. I'm conscious, my subconscious, an accomplice. Got a monster inside of me. You better watch out if you ignite me. There's a road ahead of full prophecy to be the greatest beast the world has ever seen. I feed him every day like the bones clean. I feed him all the hate and he grows me. And he gets claws real big, pissed off quick. And if you cross him, you might drop dead. Metaphorically, of course, settling the sword. Never getting bored, loves the blood and gore. Always wanting more freedom from the source. They don't really understand until they feel the force departed. If you start shit, you'll be heartless in the darkness. Torn apart quick, you left scars ripped. You'll be chewed up and discarded. And this world ain't bright, won't accept it. Negative energy, I expect it. Once it's in your mind, it's infectious. So fight for your life and reject it. You better give me space, I'm protective. My adrenaline spikes when I'm threatened. And if you stay in my way, I'm aggressive. Cause when there's no exit, I'll kill when I'm desperate. But I do it better. I got a mind that's clever, the beast inside is competitive as ever. I'm conscious, my subconscious, an accomplice to me. I promise the darkness, I can honest believe. But don't cross me, I might lose control of the lost beast. He's locked away inside with the key control by fight or flight. And this world ain't bright, won't accept it. Negative energy, I expect it. Once it's in your mind, it's infectious. So fight for your life and reject it. You better give me space, I'm protective. My adrenaline spikes when I'm threatened. And if you stay in my way, I'm aggressive. Cause when there's no exit, I'll kill.
Hello, extended people, welcome to the stream. Hello, welcome to the stream. Short style में stream, yeah, short. Let's go. We'll do crazy things today onwards. आज से ही करेंगे crazy चीज. X20 by the way, I know. I saw your PFP and I immediately recognized you. Because not much people in my friend list who have this PFP, so सब करेंगे आज will बहुत सालों से हमारी वो अरे ये कौन सा एनिमल है बहुत सालों से हमारा पेंडिंग पड़ा हुआ प्रोग्रेशन करना पड़ेगा आज वेलकम गाइस वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम आई होप आवाज़ सही से आ रहा हो मेरा ये कौन सा गेम है दिस इज Genshin Impact the game my core audience loves, the game in which I have invested 2000 hours plus, the game which I don't like playing much but still I play every day and much more. Welcome to the stream. कैसे हो? On and on. Genshin सब सही आ रहा है? Yes. The game which has a crazy audience, like GTA जैसा ही है ये. जन्म बाद खेल रहे हो? I have a lot of content, like at least 4 days content in this game if I don't play 24 hours a day. Other than that, I have a lot of content. As of now, I don't know. Maybe later I will switch to another game like Wuthering Waves or anything like. I'm still skeptical about switching game. I don't wanna go to other game. I have played RP. I will. What we'll do is we'll explore Genshin for 3 4 days. We'll see how the things are going. सही है आरपी से ब्रेक तो मिला. I actually needed a break, so I took a 2 days break. Prior, then the thing happened that server went offline for 14 days. And I was like, okay, this is the opportunity. We'll grind Genshin, we'll grind subscriber. If I play daily Genshin for 15 days, I can easily get up to 500 subs. Because I'm really close to the 500 subs. I just need the 90 subs as of now, and Genshin can give me 90 subs easily. And also, I'm planning to play Minecraft. I already talked with the 4 to 5 people like Rancho, Lalaji, GJ, then Routers, Phoenix. I just need server which can like support 8 people at the same time. Archon question, I haven't done anything, so I'm planning to like uh, the stream is offline. I'm live, right? Yes, I'm live. Okay, I'm live. मैं भी आ जाऊंगा माइनक्राफ्ट में. या विल देखते हैं कौन कौन क्या क्या कैसे कैसे चीज़ें स्किल अभी तक पता नहीं है यार मुझे. विल कैन मेक अ सर्वर, कैन रेंट अ सर्वर, कैन डू लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स. बस लोग आने चाहिए. फन कंटेंट कुछ करे, बकचोदी करे. Make a story in Minecraft. Actually, making a story in Minecraft is difficult. I saw 4 to 5 videos last week. I am seeing few more videos, but yeah, it is difficult. You need a lot of crazy people who can give crazy content to you. Like in story, everyone has its own role. A one main character. Other than that, few other characters. जैसे कि पता है कि इंडिया में सबको पसंद नहीं है साइड कैरेक्टर बनना. एंड आई कांट फोर्स समवन टू बी अ साइड कैरेक्टर एज सच. वही बात है. Let's me kill characters in your story. That's my go-to job. Like I can't say I'm a professional about storytelling, but I can do storytelling actually. Hello Kuzaba, welcome to the stream. कैसे हो? Welcome back to Genshin Impact. Because we don't have much games to play. Like we have many games to play. Just about revolving around Minecraft because Minecraft is booming in YouTube algorithm. I don't know how suddenly. But yeah. Leaks देखे, I haven't seen anything. ये जो मैं खेल रहा हूँ वो भी नहीं पता मुझे मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ. मैं बस अनलॉक करके जा रहा हूँ. कौन सा रीजन है ये? In Atlan है ना? हाँ, in Atlan. A lot of things to do here. Apart from like अंडरग्राउंड भी बहुत सारी चीज़ें हैं मेरे पास. फाउंटेन का जो लास्ट पार्ट आया था. So what we'll do is बहुत सारा चीज़ें हैं हमारे पास अभी तो कंटिन्यू स्टोरी. पहले थोड़ा रेजिन उड़ा के आते हैं. I'll promote it myself on YT. I will play YT. लिख के I will pay YT. Sorry. लॉल नेटलैंड. समझा नहीं मैं. स्पिरिट प्ले करना चाहते हो, पे करना चाहते हो? अगर पे करना चाहते हो तो क्या, और प्ले करना चाहते हो तो क्या? कैन यू एलाबोरेट? आई होप कैमरा एंगल सही है. थोड़ी कैमरा क्वालिटी जीजी हो गई. आई डोंट नो व्हाई. मे बी क्रॉप की वजह से. मैं जोवी, जोंगली, न्यूवी और मोविका कौन है? लाइक पायरो आर्कॉन है क्या, या फिर ऐसे कोई प्लेबल कैरेक्टर है? अगर ऐसे कोई प्लेबल कैरेक्टर है सो नॉट इन हरी टू पुल. पर अगर पायरो आर्कॉन है तो लेट्स गो. आई पुल माई सेल्फ बिकॉज आई हैव जोंगली एंड न्यूलेट. पायरो आर्कॉन है. अच्छा फिर ठीक है. सारे आर्कॉन ले लूँगा मैं, बस एक आर्कॉन नहीं लूँगा. इफ यू नो यू नो. पता नहीं यार मुझे, मैंने बहुत टाइम से देखा नहीं है क्या चल रहा है गेंशिन के जगत में. कुछ आइडिया नहीं है मुझे. कितने प्रीमियर्स है पता नहीं, देखते हैं. विल सी. ज़्यादा नहीं होंगे. 9353 और 112 इतने भी नहीं है. लाइक एक कैरेक्टर पुल कर सकता हूँ मैं डेफिनेटली. बहुत सालों बाद खेल रहा हूँ ना मैं, इसकी वजह से ज़्यादा कैरेक्टर वो नहीं है मेरे पास, ज़्यादा प्रीमोस नहीं. अगर मैं डेली खेलूँ, डेली के हिसाब से मेरे पास अभी ऑलमोस्ट 200-300 तक होने चाहिए थे विशेष. इतने तो तब भी थे लास्ट टाइम जब वो आइलैंड आया था. उसके बाद कुछ पुल ही नहीं किया मैं. लास्ट मैंने रेडन पुल की होगी, उसके बाद कुछ किया नहीं. और ना इतना मतलब मूड उठ गया था. लाइक दिल नहीं करता मेरा इतना गेंशिन खेलने का. गेंशिन इसलिए खेल रहा हूँ मैं अभी क्योंकि वो पायरा आर्कॉन लेके लाइक एक बार ख़त्म ही कर देना है मुझे. कब आएगा पायरो आर्कॉन पता नहीं. नो 19 सेकेंड्स टू मच टाइम. मैंने थोड़ा लेट स्ट्रीम स्टार्ट की. ये बहुत गंदा टाइम है गेंशिन स्ट्रीम स्टार्ट करने के लिए. बट नो, इतना कुछ है नहीं हमारे पास ज़्यादा वरी करने के लिए. मैं सितंबर से सेव कर रहा हूँ. 40K होने वाले है. प्रीमो सिर्फ 500 चाहिए प्लस 40K. डैम, मेरे पास कम ही रहता है. मैं कभी कैरेक्टर ऐसे पुल करना रहता है ना, तभी थोड़ा बहुत ग्राइंड करता हूँ. अदर देन दैट गेंशिन इज नॉट अ गेम टू प्ले एवरी डे फॉर मी. मज़ा ही नहीं आता मुझे गेंशिन में. मेरे कैरेक्टर्स बिल्ड नहीं है, मेरे एक्सप्लोरेशन 100 नहीं है, पर फिर भी मज़ा नहीं आता.
Add Astro.
थोड़ा सा जल्दी स्टार्ट करता ना मैं तो ज़्यादा मस्त रहता. लाइक वॉचिंग तो आती कम से कम. तो 3 कैरेक्टर्स चाहिए, उसके बाद मैं भी कम खेलूँगा. सही है यार. लाइक अभी दूसरे गेम्स में जाने का दिल ज़्यादा करता है मेरा. जाता नहीं, वो बात अलग है. दूसरे गेम्स में जाता तो नहीं हूँ, बट डेफिनेटली लाइक आई फील लाइक प्लेइंग स्टोरी मोड गेम्स और एफपीएस गेम्स मोर. एफपीएस में भी वैलोरेंट में दिल नहीं करता. इट्स मोर अबाउट फाइनल्स अपेक्स जो इंडिया में नहीं चलते. आई वाज प्लानिंग टू प्ले वॉरजोन. मैंने वॉरजोन डाउनलोड किया, फिर प्ले रन किया. इट्स गिविंग 90 एफपीएस
There's a lot less stuff here than
ऑफ
before.
स्ट्रीम. ऑन स्ट्रीम तो क्या 60 एफपीएस देगा वो.
It's good to see you all here in one piece. I know you must have a lot of questions, but let Koichi check you over first. It's best not to let any lingering effects of the Abyss go untreated.
Thank goodness you made it back. I came here as soon as the Pyro Archon told me about your plan. Take a seat, everybody. I'll examine you one by one.
I'll have to buy new caps.
That should do it for now.
3-4 न्यू कैप
I
बाय
have to
करूँगा मैं
say,
कल जाके.
though, she's
कल है
always
ऐसा.
been special like that.
Given the current situation,
रॉयल एनफील्ड की
that
बाय
ability
करता हूँ.
will
दो
likely
दूसरी
play a
कलर
vital
में थी वो.
role in the events to come.
Of
लेदर
course.
टाइप थोड़ा इधर
I still
लेदर
have
था उसमें.
patience to see, so.
Thank you, Koichi.
All right. Just give it time. I'm sure we'll figure things out between us one day.
Yeah.
All right. There's so much to discuss, I don't even know where to begin. You've seen it for yourselves now. The devastation in the Night Kingdom.
फॉर एग्जाम्पल जैसे
I'll get straight to the point. Natlan is on the verge of destruction. It's very possible our nation has less than a year before total devastation.
I don't want to go to Prodigy
That can't be
that
true.
much. इतना मेरा दिल नहीं कर रहा Prodigy जाने का. And I don't know why.
That's right. Our
Mulani told us a little.
500 years. Unlike the other nations, Natlan never had stable and deep-rooted ley lines. The battle against the Abyss was exceedingly long and brutal. In the end, victory came at the cost of our civilization and countless lives. Even then, it took centuries of solving the disasters caused by the Abyss to finally achieve the peace we know today. And still, this is but a superficial victory. The forces of the Abyss have merely been driven back underground. Their threat to Natlan remains as real as ever.
I'd never have guessed.
The problems plaguing the Night Kingdom are all the more complicated because that realm is essentially functioning as Natlan immediately after the war.
भाई
Our
पीसी जो हिट
calculations
हुआ है अभी.
estimate
ओए
that we
होए.
would have a maximum of 500
मजे आ गए.
years
हीटर की
before the
जरूरत
Night
नहीं.
Kingdom was completely lost to the Abyss. But at that time, we were a nation of the destitute. Our people no longer believed in victory, nor did they hold hope for the future. Our civilization was dying, our faith crumbling, and the line of power passed down from the Wyab nearly severed. If we didn't bring the nation back together, it would be foolish to even dream of defeating the Abyss in the future. So, the Archon had a long and involved discussion with the heroes of each tribe, and finally came up with a 500-year-long plan to save Natlan.
So that's what happened. After finding Kachina, I encountered a strange since the plan was mentioned in those memories. But there's still something I don't understand. Those memories showed me the Pyro Archon from back then. And it was you.
Huh? But that doesn't make any sense. The Pyro Archon is supposed to be human. It's impossible for a human to live that long.
That's right.
मुझे वो
The
मिली
hardest
अपनी
thing for
कैमेला
humans to a god
कैमेला
can
कैमेला
extend a
कैमेला
human's
कैमेला
life
बिल्ड
by
करनी
using
है
a certain amount
उससे
of
अच्छा याद
divine
आया कैमेला
power.
बिल्ड करनी है
But as we all
बिल्ड
know,
हो नहीं
in
रही
that
वो
land,
बात
a
अलग है
human life
बट
is
यस
like a flame destined to be extinguished only by
बिल्ड
dying
तो
before
करनी
my
है
time
करनी है
could I have
करनी
the
है
chance to wake up again.
So, in other words, this is your second.
Yes. If the Natlan of the future was to the goal was to reunite the people, and once a tribe was back to its full strength, the tribe's Wyab would select a hero,
नाइटबॉट में भी
indicating
थोड़े
the
से
tribe
चेंजेस
was
लाने हैं
once again ready for war. The chosen would then stand by my side in defense of our nation, just like great heroes of old 500 years ago.
So that means I'm one of the chosen?
That's right. You bear the ancient name Umoja, the same one held by the hero from your tribe 500 years ago. It means unity. After your adventure in the Night Kingdom, I trust you've come to fully understand the meaning of that name.
So, in other words, you always knew who the Wyab were going to pick from each tribe?
Yes. According to the plan, each tribe was supposed to have been
यार
fully
मैं
restored
भूल
by the
गया
time
वो
they
शिट
awoke. But something went wrong along the way. The 6 heroes successfully inherited the ancient names from 500 years ago, but the intel regarding the plan wasn't passed on to them. Once again, it comes down to the deterioration of the Night Kingdom. Communication between the Sacred Flame and the Wyab has
हाँ
been blocked.
हेक्सियम राइट
Just like how the Ode of Resurrection failed to bring Kachina back.
Exactly. It's just another tactic the Abyss is using against us. The Abyss may not possess
एग्जाम
intelligence,
ओवरलेस
but
लेट्स
its
गो
methods
फ्री
certainly
डिजाइंस
aren't easy to
इसमें फ्री
counter.
डिजाइंस भी है
If we want to unblock that information
और
and get it passed on, my presence alone isn't enough. The ancient name bearer must establish a greater connection to their name. So, I've tried my best to help them from the sidelines. Currently, Shalonin of the Children of Echoes, Kinich of the Scions of the Canopy, and Iansan of the Collective of Plenty have all been acknowledged by their names. During your adventure, you too earned the acknowledgement of your Wyab Mualani. In the process, you gained the memories stored within your name.
और मैं अभी ये पार्ट कंप्लीट करके आया हूँ ये पुराना है
Less than a
मैं भी कर रहा
year.
हूँ
Yes, but we have no choice. We cannot start the plan until all the heroes have been gathered. That's also why I haven't been able to take action despite the urgency of the situation.
But if you knew this whole time,
और
why
बताओ
didn't
कैसे
you
हो
just tell me about my role
टीम
in all
डायमंड
this?
वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम लॉन्ग
Wouldn't that
टाइम
make everything go a lot faster?
हाउ आर यू
Perhaps, but the opposite could also be true. Knowing your destiny too early could mean failing to realize your full potential.
हाउ थिंग्स आर गोइंग
Just like your determination to save Kachina,
कैसा चल रहा है
I
सब
hope your commitment to this endeavor comes from your own strength of will, rather than a sense of
मैं भी
obligation.
So I
मैंने
suppose you're
भी
not going to tell us how to find
कहा
the 2 heroes.
किया है
then.
सारा आर कॉन्क्वेस्ट
That's right.
अच्छा
Their time
कहा
is
और हाँ
limited.
भाई तुमने इतना दूर दूर
Putting
लिखा
pressure on them
कंफ्यूज हो गया
beforehand will only hinder their development.
गुड अरे वाह सही है फिर हाँ ये करना था मुझे राइट
I can only trust in the. I have never believed I could
ये
solve
शांति
this
है यार, क्या
crisis
करें।
alone. In fact, it was
गेंशिन
Natlan's
इम्पैक्ट में वापस
salvation
तो आ
that
गए,
was
पर
brought
थोड़ी
against
आज
Archon, or
स्ट्रीम
any
जल्दी
more
करनी
quite
चाहिए थी।
perceptive
अभी तक
party.
3-4 घंटे की स्ट्रीम हो जानी चाहिए थी। और
Oh,
जल्दी
right.
पीसी बिल्ड
I was
करने
stuck
वाला
for
हूँ एटलीस्ट
start here
मंथ
before.
के एंड
Where
तक।
did it
अरे
all
वाह,
go?
कॉन्स्टलेशंस।
Even though
Do
I
build a good
sacrificed my
PC.
power,
Do not go
I
for
still needed a
cheap
contingency
parts,
plan to
cheap
ensure you would
SMPS
make it
and all.
back from the
To
Night Kingdom.
build a good PC,
After all,
a
I
reliable
was the
one.
one who allowed you to take that risk, and Mualani has an important role to play in my plan. In addition to their sentimental value, the items I stored here held a much
RX
more important
6600X.
purpose. Fuel.
I don't know much
Fuel?
about
So back then, that's why you.
AMD's GPU.
Yes. The stories embodied by those items are certainly
X
important, but there's an
600
even more
6600
significant
XT.
trait they all share. Every
8GB
item belonged to a hero
GDR6.
of
I don't know much
Natlan.
about AMD
Over
GPU.
time, they became
To be
imbued
honest,
with
I
a
don't
certain
know
amount of
anything about
contending
these
fire from
GPUs.
being carried in battle. On their own, each item's power is limited.
As someone
But
who
together,
is
their
using
combined effect
AMD
can
GPU
by
or
burning
someone
those
else,
items, I
I
was
don't know
able to
about
activate the contending
AMD
fires
GPUs
stored
that
within
much.
them to open the boundary
I
between
can
the
tell
two
you about
worlds.
Intel GPUs and
It
all.
was a rather cruel
Not the
approach,
Intel one, the
so
Nvidia one.
all their power was depleted in an instant, as you can
1080p
see.
with 8GB.
But
1080p.
weren't they all precious treasures? What about their
Go
stories?
1080p मतलब?
That's exactly why I dragged you all here. No matter what, I never wanted the Pyro Archon to have to use that power.
The best price
I'm so
segment
sorry.
is 50 to
You
60k
had nothing to
nowadays.
be sorry for.
And
You all
if you
deserve
are
my
planning
thanks,
for a 2k
actually.
gaming,
If you hadn't saved the totem,
144
that area
FPS,
of the Night
then yeah,
Kingdom would have been
4070 is your
forever
go-to
lost to the abyss. And then
GPU.
it would only be a matter of time before the Children of Echoes was met with disaster. Besides, when those heroes entrusted their belongings to me, or the Pyro Archon of their time,
क्या
it was out of
करे
a
क्या
desire
ना
to
करे,
contribute to
ये
Natlan's
कैसी मुश्किल
survival.
है,
If they knew those
कोई
items
तो
helped
पता।
save the present-day heroes of Natlan, they would not
8GB
mourn your
VRAM
loss.
है और 1080
Even
बहुत अच्छा
when you
चलेगा।
put it that way,
VRAM
I still
definitely
feel
8GB is
bad.
more than sufficient. Anything above
There's
8GB
no need. Remember what I told you about
is not
time?
likely to
The
be
people
fully
and the events of the
utilized.
past are
8GB
never
is
truly
totally
lost
good,
to us.
but
We
yeah, you
simply
can go
carry
for
them with us in a
12GB if
different
you want.
form.
8GB is
In that
fine.
sense, we didn't
8GB
lose
is good.
anything at all. If you still have regrets,
More than good,
let them fuel your
actually.
resolve in the battles to come. Your deeds will become new legends and nurture new forms of power just like the items once stored here.
Well, we'd still like to return the favor.
Well, if that's the case, just treat me to a drink sometime. Now that Kachina has returned, we can finally hold the victory feast and celebrate your team's triumph in the Night Warden Wars. And we could all use the rest, that's for sure. Plus, you'll be able to silence everyone who doubted you once and for all, Kachina.
Still, now that I
1080p
know the
gaming
danger
is
we're facing,
like
I
अभी
think
के
it's
लिए
a
सही है
good
1080p
risk to
gaming,
set
but
feel
future is in 2K.
Try not to let it get to you.
Future gaming will
It's important to stay calm.
probably reliable
Worrying about it
on
will
2K.
only affect your judgment.
सही है,
Alright, you should head out. I'll join you in a bit.
as you wish. मस्त चलेगा वो तो, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है उसमें।
When I was young, I used to sit by the hot springs and listen to the stories of warriors from all over Natlan. They attract people from all walks of life. Friends come easy here, no matter what tribe you're from. The people of these springs have
B450,
never
no,
claimed
no,
the hot
no.
springs as their
It's
own
a big
private
no,
domain.
no. B450 is a
We are here to bring
4 to
all
5
hot
year
spring
old
buddies
motherboard.
together.
It's a big no. Go for B60 or go
Nice
for B
seeing the children
like
of our tribe
500.
get older. It's helped me
B450 is
actually
big
understand
no.
the true value of the springs.
और अब भी डेड हो
I've
चुका है।
witnessed their
B450 अब
energy,
भी सपोर्ट नहीं कर रहा है।
determination,
फ्यूचर में क्या करेगा
absolute
ब्रो?
passion for life.
और 4-5 साल पुराना मदरबोर्ड कौन लेता है?
Even when they cause
डजंट सपोर्ट एनीथिंग, PCL3 नहीं है, 4 नहीं है, 5 नहीं है, टू
It's
मच
unbelievable how quickly they
issues
worm
for
their way back into
the
my good
compatibility.
graces.
B450 is a big no.
I'm certain
बाकी तो
you will
सब
love it
देखो
and
लो,
become a great warrior when she grows
पर
up.
B450 is a
She
big no.
possesses
और
infinite
B450
potential.
तो कितना,
I
10,000
can
में आ
see
जाएगा।
it. One day,
10,000 भी
when I'm
ज़्यादा
no
बोल दिया
longer in
मैंने।
fighting
B450 का
form,
प्राइस क्या चल
I'll
रहा है?
come here and tell stories to all the children,
ठीक बात
just
है,
like those warriors did for me.
ब्रो अमेज़न पे ही
So,
5,000 का
you
चल रहा है
better
वो।
get busy, Pyro Archon, or I'll end up running out of stories.
MD कंप्यूटर्स पे भी 5,000 का चल रहा है वो। और CPU के लिए Ryzen 5 5700X कैसा रहेगा बाद में? 4060 4070 चलेगा भाई उस पे, 4070 Ti चलेगा। Ryzen 5 5600X too much powerful CPU. इट्स इवन इन द 1200 लाइक 12,000 में है, पर बहुत ज़्यादा पावरफुल है। 4080 चला देता है वो। 40, तुम 4060 की बात कर रहे हो। CPU बहुत पावरफुल है, GPU देखना तुम। CPU बहुत बढ़िया चूज़ किया है तुमने। Ryzen 5 5600X सब हैंडल करेगा सारे। 4060 4070 4080 तक जाएगा वो। इट्स टू गुड CPU।
Will never know absolution. Then my power will no longer aid you in victory.
तुम्हारा 4060 बॉटलनेक कर देगा वो 5600X।
I understand your choice. The heroes of today will forge the path ahead with blood.
अगर Ryzen 7 का ले मतलब बजट हो Ryzen 7 का एक आता है 5700X, भाई वो तुमने ले लिया तो हो गया तुम्हारा। सब का सब वो करेगा वो। 18-19 हज़ार का आता है वो। अरे भाई सब सब बॉटल नेक करेगा सारे। 4060 तो गंदा बॉटल नेक करेगा उस पर। और नॉर्मल 550 नॉर्मल मत बाय करो, डोंट गो फॉर नॉर्मल। इफ यू हैव ऑप्शन टू बाय 5600X, डू नॉट गो फॉर नॉर्मल।
You're gonna head 500 years
नॉर्मल
in
में
advance
कितना
to
फ़र्क
serve
पड़ता
as
है
the
पता है?
Pyro
नॉर्मल
Archon?
में 1-2 हज़ार का फ़र्क पड़ेगा, नॉट
You
मेजर
can't
डिफरेंस।
ask her those questions and
पर
expect her to
वो होता
answer,
है,
my dear. The
कॉस्टिंग में
decision
इतना
is
ज़्यादा फ़र्क नहीं
hers to
दिखता,
make,
पर
and she
भाई
deserves our
फ़र्क
support.
पड़ता है जब प्रैक्टिकल
We'll
की
do
बात आती है।
everything we
एंड
can to rebuild the
आई गेस
trust.
Ryzen
Don't
5
worry.
1600X
Even across
अब भी देखने
all
जाओगे
do
तो
our part to fight for
कितना
Natlan's
12,000 का
future.
पड़ रहा है अमेज़ॉन पे। इट्स अ गुड डील,
Yeah, Mom's right.
इट्स अ प्रीटी गुड डील।
We'll always believe in you, sis.
और Ryzen 7 5700X 3D
Seriously,
19,000 का
Dad
ब्रो।
should be here. Where is he?
एक
I
ये
imagine
सब अभी क्यों इतना
he
सस्ता हो
didn't
गया?
know what to say, so he chose not to come at all. Don't take it to heart, my dear.
गेट अ
It's
गुड
just
केस,
who he is.
इन्वेस्ट ऑन केस। 4-5 हज़ार का गुड
Just
लाइक
remember,
एक
no
मिड
matter
टॉर
what
अच्छा वाला
happens in
लेना।
the future, we will always
A
love
good
you.
case, good SMPS matters a lot. Good SMPS लो, अच्छी रैम लो। लाइक अभी 2024 में बिल्ड कर रहे हो तो डोंट गो फॉर DDR4, गो फॉर DDR5
How come
which
5
is
one day?
5600 megahertz. That's
I know
totally
I can't live that long.
future
But I'll
proof
think of
RAM.
something.
At least target for 16
I'll
GB।
find a way for us to meet again one day. If there's a
वही तो
good time
मिनिमम
next
1K का
time,
डिफरेंस है
I'm
50
gonna
और
plan it.
5600X में। वही तो
So, don't
5600X
forget
लो।
about me.
If that's your decision, then you have my full support, Archon.
May our children live to see such a lovely son.
For Natlan!
No one fights alone.
एक अच्छा एयर फ्लो वाला केस लेना जिसमें अच्छी एयर फ्लो, जिससे हीट से वो इसमें फ़र्क ना पड़े,
to overcome the next tragedy.
पार्ट्स पे फ़र्क ना पड़े। एंड अदर देन दैट
Forged the
यू
sixth
आर गुड टू
tribe.
गो। लाइक कोई मेजर इशू नहीं है.
We are those who grew along, those who fought.
Hope for a good
That
screen if you
is
can,
Flatland's
and
fire,
if you can like
the lifeblood
if you are
of our
going to get
nation.
a normal screen as of now, like 60 Hz and all, maybe upgrade it in the future. तो 4x वाले का लिए कौन सा GPU सही होगा? मैं Ryzen 5 5600X लो, फिर तुम्हें जो लगाना है 4060 लगाना है, 4070 लगाना है, कुछ भी लगाओ उस पर, सब चलता है. फिफ्टी सिक्स हंड्रेड एक्स लो, 4060 लगाओ, मस्त बुम बम भाई. 2K पे गेम खेल सकोगे मिड सेटिंग पे, और हाई और अल्ट्रा पे तो 1080p है ही.
Chaska would be here, so I just came to deliver some medicine. I was about to leave, actually. No, it's not that I don't.
Well, you two had a fight, so Paimon can understand.
She didn't cause any trouble during.
Yeah, she was super helpful. She gave us a lot of useful information.
That's good. That's all I needed to know.
Is there a reason you asked? You were pretty outspoken when we first met, but now it's like you're holding something back.
4060 का ट्राई करूँगा अभी, बजट थोड़ा. 4060 यू कैन गेट अराउंड 30K, 30,000 के अराउंड 4060 आ जाता है. 4060 16 GB महंगा है.
So, what you're
4060
saying is...
और उसमें भी एक TI है, 4060 TI 16 GB. It goes around 50K. Other than TI, 4060 is around 30 to 40K. 30 से 40,000 में मिल जाएगा 12GB और 16GB. Maybe you can like go in the offline place and find out.
No way. Chaska never opens up about her own pain, especially to her
5600X में
family.
integrated GPU.
She can't worry
Integrated
about this.
नहीं
I
होगा.
appreciate the Oh, and if you ever need a doctor, you know who to find.
Who would have thought there was a deeper reason behind their art? In the end, it's all the abyss.
इंटीग्रेटेड जीपीयू बहुत दिनों बाद सुना यार, बात तो.
Let's give a huge round of applause to our brave young warrior, Kachina!
Woohoo! Well done, Kachina. Thank you, everyone. I'm so glad I finally made it.
I always knew you could do it. With so much potential at your age, you have a great future ahead of you.
565
You're one to talk. Don't think I
and
didn't know
height
you
में
the first
280.
person to abandon your team. I'll be dealing with you when we get back.
I had no choice. My friend invited me. I couldn't just say no.
Oh, really? So you weren't just trying to get ahead in the first round?
I wasn't, I swear. I just happened to find that bearer injured in the wild, so I stopped to bandage his wounds. When he insisted on repaying the favor, what was I supposed to do? I'm just one person. I figured Kachina would have no trouble replacing me.
But the fact of the matter is that after your departure, everyone else started thinking about swapping teams too.
I'm really sorry, Kachina. It was wrong of us to abandon you like that.
It's amazing that you still made it all the way through to the Night Warden Wars. That's the highest honor.
So, what about you guys? Did you make it far?
Our team captain drank too much the night before the competition and turned up late to the stadium on the day. We got disqualified.
Serves you all right. No
मेरा बजट है
sympathy
अभी
for me.
50-60 के अराउंड. थोड़ा टाइट है, बहुत ज़्यादा टाइट है. इतने में तो सीपीयू भी बहुत टाइट है.
Uncle Pakal. Dear friends, I'd like to say a few words. Firstly, I'm grateful to my friends and our great Archon for helping to bring me back. This traveler and her companion Paimon are some of the strongest people I've ever met. If they were allowed to participate in the pilgrimage, I have no doubt that they'd win the whole thing. They've agreed to let me learn from them. With their help, I believe I can become even stronger still. And let's not forget my good friends, Moalani, Chaska, Kanich, and Dion-san. They all helped the Traveler and Paimon figure out a way to bring me back from the Night Kingdom. They too deserve to be called our heroes. So, please give another round of applause for them. Thank you so much.
Well said!
I'll drink to that.
How does it feel being a hero, Kachina?
To be honest, it's a bit overwhelming. It all just feels so surreal. Well, you better get used to it. Next up, undefeated champion!
इसको देखना पड़ेगा, ये वो हटा था अभी के लिए. फोकस ऑन द गेम.
Ah, you're here. Have some fruit juice. I got it specially.
टाइट तो
for
है
you
बजट,
too.
सच बोल, टाइट तो है.
No, that's Paimon's favorite!
You look like you've still got questions. Ask away. Because the thought of telling them, abandon your families and everyone you love, and come with me to the end of time, for in 500 years Natlan will be destroyed, it seemed too cruel. You could just as easily point out that everything in this world would come to an end eventually. But life is short, and beyond a point, it just doesn't seem real. Imagine if I said, let's leave right now, and go save the sun because it'll flame out in a few million years. It would sound quite ridiculous. I couldn't make them shoulder that burden with me. Besides, every generation will have its heroes, this one included. The plan could still work without them. Or, of course, without me. But since I was the one who came up with the plan, I felt duty-bound to see it through to the end.
Paimon's suddenly remembering that portrait in your room. Was that your family from back then?
Yes, it was. So when you asked me who my sister grew up to be, the truth is that very little information survives. From what I've been able to piece together, I can conclude with a reasonable degree of confidence that she ended up as an architect and artist. She played an instrumental role in rebuilding the scions of the Canopy tribe, designing and building many houses. But of course, none of her buildings are around anymore. Still, it was an impressive achievement, and I'm very proud of her. You feel loss keenly. It seems to stir up feelings of regret in you. But this is something I have long since come to terms with. This is a war, and there can be no war without loss. I am already far more fortunate than those who lost their lives to the Abyss. The people of Natlan look to me as their Archon, and the weight of their expectations is mine to bear. I must see our fate through to the very end, no matter what I may find there.
Yeah, doesn't that mean the way everything ends has already been written, including your plan?
I suppose, but so what? Don't forget, time takes many forms. The past, present, and future coexist, and all are equally important. Even if the future ends in destruction, there's still no reason to give up on the here and now. And it's precisely because we humans cannot know our fate that we will never give up on our struggle. This is a pivotal moment. We are still 2 heroes short. Well, 3 to be precise. There's one further hero who I'm hoping to get on my side, whatever it takes. Your resistance to the... If you agree to join us, you will...
Ancient names?
They can. Possessing an ancient... The ode of resurrect, just like in the Night Kingdom, I will be...
Yeah, we can...
Wonderful. We've never forged an ancient...
My lord, we've received word that the Pyro Archon has lost much of her power. Although your injury complicates things, this is most certainly the opportune time to seize the Gnosis.
Victory and defeat are rules, not outcomes. I have never taken advantage of an opponent in a time of weakness, and I don't intend to start now. As for you, I must confess, I did not expect that little trick of yours to save the day.
No matter how dense the fog, as long as the sun remains, we cannot turn day into night. She could have dispelled it. She simply chose not to. You don't have much time, and you're injured on top of that. What do you plan to do next?
I'm beginning to see just how useful you may turn out to be. You heard something from here, didn't you?
Things have been looking really rough for Natlan lately. Just waiting around won't do us any good.
I see.
Thank you so much. The Adventurers Guild has been overwhelmed these days.
No worries at all. We've always valued the strength of adventurers. Given the current situation, it's vital that we all work together. Since we're facing the same enemies, I'll send you the intel we've collected on the Abyss so far. Then we can take a look at how to coordinate our efforts.
All right. Thank you so much.
Hi, Catherine, it's us! Got any new commissions?
Ah, you two have come just in time. I've got some good news. The Pyro Archon has finished assembling her forces and stationed them all across Natlan. Given how the Abyss has ramped up its activities lately, we can no longer afford to act only after receiving news of an invasion. So the Pyro Archon suggested that the Scions of the Canopy and the Adventurers Guild focus on collecting and disseminating intel. That way, we can stay informed of everything that's happening across the land. Once we receive word of enemy activity, we can notify the nearest camp and the stationed forces can take immediate action. Yes, precisely. This should also allow us to focus on gathering information, rather than running around and trying to tackle everything at once. So please also take a chance to relax, you two. You've been working hard these days, and this will be a good opportunity for some well-deserved rest.
So that's the plan! Whew, we can finally stop and take a break!
The movements of the Abyss are always unpredictable. There have also been times when it suddenly became more active in the past. The people here generally see it as something like an acute natural disaster. Once the disaster is over, everyone will return to their normal lives. We just all hope that day will be sooner rather than later.
Oh, right. Most people have no idea just how bad the situation has gotten in the Night Kingdom. Huh? Is that the Traveler and Paimon? Hello, hello! Oh, hey, Kachina! Are you feeling better now?
क्या करने वाला था मैं? Shit.
Yep.
हाँ,
No,
क्या
really
था?
isn't the time to stay home and recover anyway. I wanted to do something to help. I heard that the Pyro Archon is gathering warriors to be stationed in the more remote areas. So I came here to sign up. Oh, but she said that she's all set, and wow, she's always got a pile of commissions on her plate. So you usually have to wait a while before she finished. Well, if already she wouldn't turn. Hey, have some confidence in yourself. On second thought.
I see the value in my own work, but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine. I believe I will continue to take pride in fulfilling my duties. Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm.
Shilonin, I brought the person who needs an ancient name. She's super amazing, and I've already learned tons of stuff from her. I can vouch that she's really worthy of a hero's name.
Ah, yes, so I've heard. So young, and yet you've already got quite the reputation. Wait, are you Outlanders?
Yep, we're travelers who just arrived in Natland not too long ago.
No, I mean, I was aware that you're travelers. It's just no one told me that you're Outlanders.
Huh? You're saying the Pyro Archon didn't tell you?
No, the only thing she said is that a new hero had pledged herself to the plan, but we need to forge an ancient name to ensure she'd be able to return safe and sound. She did mention that it would be quite difficult to forge an ancient name for them, but at the time, I thought she was just commenting on my skills. But I seem to understand where the true difficulty lies now.
Are you upset?
No, I wouldn't go that far. I'm used to it, really. I just need a moment to process things. The Pyro Archon's requests are always difficult to fulfill, and we used to argue a lot. Honestly, it's probably for the better that she didn't bring this up at the time. Anyway, I can't argue with her if she isn't here, and it'd be pointless to take my anger out on someone else. But, just because I understand her rationale doesn't make me any less upset. After all, she must have known that forging an ancient name for an Outlander is an impossible task.
It's impossible?
As you probably know, an ancient name is a symbol of a hero's spirit and glory, which grows even richer and heavier as generations of successors inherit it. We forge ancient names by engraving the heroic deeds of an individual who will become the first hero of that particular name. But they were all.
Yeah, that's right.
We are doing something
Those
wrong.
deeds haven't been recorded by the Night Kingdom. To take it one step further, even if you had performed heroic deeds in that land, as an Outlander, your actions still wouldn't have been recorded by our lands. Only memories and experiences that have been acknowledged by the Wyab can be used as a basis for an ancient name. Even the greatest of craftsmen cannot create something out of thin air, you know. That's just how it is.
Seems the Wyab don't want just anyone to get a name, huh?
Mawika, of all people, should know better than anyone, yet she's still entrusted the task of forging the ancient name to me.
Oh, Paimon gets it. Nobody's happy being asked to do the impossible. Why do I feel like this has happened before? I think last time, Shilonen just ended up running dozens of laps around the hills nearby.
Ugh, don't remind me. Let's just focus on how we can pull this off. How to achieve the impossible.
You mean you're already willing to accept the task?
Well, what else can I do? What's happened is already done, and it's not like I can outright defy the order of my Archon. If she gave me this order, then she believes the ancient name is an indispensable part of her plan, and that I'll be able to find a way to make it happen. In other words, the order is an affirmation of my abilities.
Whoa, not only has she accepted the task, but now she's looking for silver linings?
Shanti hai. No one is watching.
The key is
What we'll do is
we'll
We heard if we can talk to her again.
Well, plus, considering that
just
we need to find a
quit the stream
A person who can
now.
I've heard
We'll go to sleep today early.
Great call,
We
Molly.
will
And also
Oh, Paimon sure hopes a
all right, Kanich's is
great.
please just keep.
Sounds good. We'll take a
come tomorrow, maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow. Eighteen waves. Okay. We'll come tomorrow. Let's figure out the things today. We'll come tomorrow. Bye guys. Thanks. Bye guys. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for tuning in. As of now, we'll meet you tomorrow. Bye. Take care.
Got a monster inside of me, you better watch out if you ignite me. A road ahead of full prophecy to be the greatest beast the world has ever seen. I feed him every day like the bones clean. I feed him all the hate and he grows me. And he gets claws real big, pissed off quick. And if you cross him, you might drop dead. Metaphorically, of course, settling the sword. Never getting bored, loves the blood and gore. Always wanting more freedom from the source. They don't really understand until they feel it. Forced apart it. If you start shit, you'll be heartless in the darkness. Torn apart quick, you left scars ripped. You'll be chewed up and discarded. And this world ain't right, won't accept it. Negative energy, I expect it. Once it's in your mind, it's infectious. So fight for your life and reject it. You better give me space, I'm protective. My adrenaline spikes when I'm threatened. And if you stay in my way, I'm aggressive. Cause when there's no exit, I'll kill when I'm desperate.